Hello, boys and girls. Here we go again, another week of online learning. I am so proud of all the work that you guys have done. I've received many of your papers where your parents dropped them off at the school, and you guys are doing a great job, so please keep it up. I'm also seeing some great activity online with iExcel. Don't forget about Lexia and keyboarding without tears and all the other programs that we sent home. A lot of you did a nice job finding our song of the week and playing our video of the week and going over our amazing words. So thank you and good job. Keep up the good work. Now, this week we're going to continue with the transportation theme like we have been working on. Last week we kind of focused on trains. And this week we're going to just focus on traveling all over and all the different ways to travel. So we have a short little book we will read together. It's We Travel. But let's first talk about our new vocab words and amazing words for this week that you will hear in your stories and in your songs. So here's your picture. Let me see if I can get a picture without the glare. Good. Okay, so we will be talking about the word travel. Travel is how we move from one place to another. So we can travel in a car, we can travel in a bus, we can travel in a plane, we can travel in a train. The people at the bottom here are all getting ready to travel. They've got their bags, and if I were to guess, they were probably about to get ready on an airplane. The next one is a kayak. You can kind of see the kayak. Oh, wrong side, Miss Bolton. Right here. And the kayak is like a small boat. It's almost like a canoe, but it's got a hole cut out where your body slips in. You can see that there's two people in this kayak. Sometimes you can fit two and sometimes it's just one. And you have to use a paddle. A kayak has no motor, no engine. You have to paddle your way across the river, the stream, the ocean, however you want to move or travel from one place to another. Then we've got some other funny ones, ways that we don't usually travel here in Illinois. And one is a llama. Yeah, a llama right there. See the llama? A llama is like the size of a small pony. And it's furry. You can see it there. And a lot of them are in South America. And people actually travel on a llama. Now, let me think. Do you travel to school on a llama? I don't think so, but that would be kind of fun, right? The other one is a dog sled. We have them in America. You see them a lot in Alaska, if you've ever heard about Alaska, where there's lots of snow. This dog sled right here is how the person gets across their land there in Alaska. They have lots of dogs, 6, 8, 10, 12 to carry their sled, and sometimes on their sled they have lots of wood or supplies they need for their home, which is usually out in the woods where it's very, very snowy and not a lot of ways to get around except for a sled because there's so much snow. So a dog sled. Again, do you take a dog sled to school? I don't think so. I'd take my dog to school. Chloe's sitting right here with me. But we don't take a dog sled to school. That would be kind of silly. Okay, another one is a double-decker bus. I bet you can point to it. Do you see it? Yes, this red one right here. A double-decker bus is so cool because it's got 2 levels. You can sit upstairs on the bus or downstairs on the bus. And if you've ever heard of Europe or London or England, this is where you would see a lot of double-decker buses. Miss Bolton has actually traveled to London before, and I've been on a double-decker bus. It's very cool. How many of you would like to ride on the top? I bet a lot of you. Sometimes even on the top, there's no roof. And that way, if you're touring the city, you could see everything and take pictures, and it's very cool. The last one is the submarine. Now, we definitely don't take a submarine to school, but it helps scientists and marine biologists and even Army, like the Army, the Coast Guard, to travel, or the Navy to travel underwater. Very cool. There's not usually like windows. There's no windows right. Like here on the submarine, they have to use that top part to be able to see where they're going, and it only sticks out a little bit sometimes out of the water. But it's all the way, a submarine submerges all the way underneath the water. And it can study fish and ocean life, but that's not how you go to the grocery store. So it's a way to travel underwater if you are studying something. So pretty cool, these submarines. So we have the word travel. We have kayak, small boat. Llama, got some glares. Dogsled, double-decker bus, and submarine. So remember, when you hear any of those words this week, make sure you cheer for them, sing them in your song, hear them in your story. Those are amazing words this week, our vocab words. Okay, I want to add something a little bit new to using those words this week. Like we do in class, I want you to try to fill in my blank of which word would complete the sentence, okay? I'll try to maybe hold this up where you can sort of see, right there, I guess. And I'll read the sentence and you figure out which vocab word you can fit in. Okay. The children blank every summer. What would the children do every summer? Maybe you and your family travel. If you said travel, you were correct. The children travel every summer. A blank travels underwater. Which word was that we learned? I bet you already know. Point to it. Submarine, you are correct. A submarine travels underwater. A blank is a South American animal with long, shaggy fur. Bet you already know which one. Point to it. Llama! Good job. A llama is a South American animal with long, shaggy fur. Do you think it is easy to paddle a... Which word? Double-decker bus? Oh, you don't paddle a double-decker bus. A kayak. Do you think it would be easy to paddle a kayak? It's actually pretty hard. You gotta have a lot of arm strength. And the job is easier when you have two. London used the blank at one time. Which one did I say I have been on in London? The double-decker bus. And they still use it today. I do see them. So a double-decker bus is used in London. All right, nice job. I hope you guys practice using those words into real sentences. Now, let's start with our easy concept book that you will draw pictures with your worksheet that you have at home that I've already sent to you in the mail. And, oh my, I just cannot get this glare right today. Too much sunlight, which is a good thing. All right, this book is called We Travel. I'm going to read it. You can repeat it after me on each page. Maybe I'll just hold it closer. Help me read this book, and if you see, it's very cool. This is probably in Italy or something where this picture was taken, and they're traveling on this big, long boat. Okay? We travel. If you look right here, how are these two ladies traveling? By skis. Now, you can only use this when it's snowy outside, not like on a nice spring day like today. So, We Travel. It's by Capri Capone. We use a car. Your turn. I see buzzwords. We use a boat. We don't travel in our city very much on boat, but other cities where there's lots of water, they'll use boats every day. We use horses. Out west, they will use horses to get all across their town or just their big country fields. We use a sled. What kind of sled is that? It was one of our vocab words. A dog sled. Probably in Alaska or maybe Canada. They use a sled. Don't forget to repeat after me. We use skis. We use bikes. How many of you are practicing riding your bike now that you have more time at home? I hope you're all working on trying to go on a two-wheeler bike and not training wheels anymore. If you already do ride a two-wheeler bike, keep up the good work. This one's cool. We use a helicopter. That is a fun way to travel, that's for sure. Alright, so we're going to be talking about traveling this week. I'll read a story for you to read on Tuesday. It will be a big book. I'm actually going to have to travel. I'll travel in my car to go up to school, and I'll have to read the big book to you on my easel because I don't know how I'm going to hold the book. I might have to bring a friend or somebody to help record because to record this big book might be a challenge. But I hope you keep up the good work this week. Please let me know if you have any questions, and keep on working hard for Mom and Dad. They are doing an awesome job with teaching you at home. So make sure you tell your parents thank you too, okay? All right, bye boys and girls. Miss you all. Love you too.